Buying or selling a home is one of the biggest decisions you'll make, and having the right information makes all the difference. Today, we're breaking down the agency relationships in Ohio real estate to help you make informed choices. From understanding key documents to knowing how your agent represents you, we've got you covered. Real estate agents in Ohio can work with buyers, sellers, or sometimes both, but there are different ways these relationships are structured. First up is buyer agency. If you're buying a home, you will need to sign either an exclusive or non-exclusive buyer agency agreement with your buyer's agent. This agreement will outline how much the agent will be compensated for their services and the scope of services they will provide to you. Your buyer agent will provide market insights, guide you in preparing any offers made, and help you through the various steps in the home buying process. Next, there's seller's agency. If you're selling your home, your agent works just for you. Their job is to attract buyers, negotiate great terms, and make sure your home is marketed effectively. Once a buyer is procured, they will guide you through the price and terms negotiations, the home inspection period, and any renegotiations necessary as a result of any request to remedy. Your agent will ensure the deadlines are met according to the contract. There's also dual agency. This is when one agent works with both the buyer and the seller in the same transaction. In the case of dual agency, rather than providing full representation, your agent will act as a neutral coordinator between the parties. This usually happens when a buyer who is initially unrepresented contacts the listing agent for a showing and requests to work through your agent for the purchase. In order for that to occur, both parties to the transaction must consent in writing to such an arrangement. Split agency happens when two agents from the same brokerage represent the buyer and seller separately. Each agent works exclusively for their client, but the broker and/or management level licensee represent both buyer and seller. All licensees must protect the confidentiality of their clients. A buyer may choose to participate in a transaction unrepresented. This is not recommended as it is possible to make very costly mistakes. However, a buyer may opt to remain unrepresented. Now that we've covered relationships, let's talk about documents. 3 forms are especially important in Ohio real estate. First, the Consumer Guide to Agency Relationships. Agents must provide this very early in the process. It outlines how they represent you and helps consumers understand the various types of agency relationships offered by the brokerage. Now, all you have to do is initial it. It's a non-binding and purely informational document. The second document is the Agency Disclosure Statement. This tells you exactly who the agent represents in the transaction. Whether it's you, the other party, or neither in a dual agency scenario. Signing this form ensures clarity moving forward. The third document is the Buyer Agency Agreement. You'll also decide whether to sign an exclusive or non-exclusive agency agreement with your agent. With an exclusive agreement, you commit to working with one agent. This focused relationship often results in a stronger partnership. A non-exclusive agreement gives you the freedom to work with multiple agents, which can be helpful if you're just exploring options. However, without exclusivity, an agent might provide less tailored service since they're not guaranteed compensation. For buyers, remember, Ohio law now requires you to sign a buyer-agent agreement before an agent shows you property. There's an important exception to the buyer-agent agreement requirement. Open houses can be a great way to explore potential options, but being mindful of what you share will help you avoid any unintended consequences. With a little caution, you can enjoy the experience without compromising your goals as a buyer. If you do visit open houses and you are working with a buyer's agent, be sure to discuss this with them first. Keep in mind, though, the listing agent at open houses represents the seller. Avoid sharing sensitive details like your budget or timeline. You don't want to weaken your negotiating power. Having a real estate agent, whether you're buying or selling, gives you a serious advantage. For buyers, your agent focuses entirely on your goals, helps you make smart decisions, and negotiates on your behalf. And by having your own agent, you avoid dual agency, so there's no question about whether you have someone in your corner looking out for you. For sellers, an agent brings expertise to the table. They know how to price your home, market it for the right buyers, and negotiate deals that get you the best results. Statistics even show that agent-assisted homes often sell faster and for more money than those sold by the owner alone. Buying or selling a home is a big deal. But with the right agent by your side, you'll have a guide who's dedicated to your success. Think of real estate representation like having an attorney in a courtroom. If you were going to court, wouldn't you want someone by your side who knows the rules, understands the process, and is dedicated to defending your best interest? That's exactly what a real estate agent does for you. Whether you're buying or selling, take the time to understand your options and choose the relationship that works best for you. For more tips and resources, visit our website. Thanks for watching.